Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 1. What an absolutely mental game. I mean, there were periods where both teams tried to slow it down a bit, but that's just because they needed a breather. Honestly, there was just some mental stuff going on, start to finish, in that game. There were so many scrambles in the box, so many, there was quite a few challenges. There were loads of bundling over, just quite a few scuffles in the box, missed shots, missed chances, just about, everything there could be in a game other than a wonder goal, really. I mean, there's just so much mental stuff going on. So let's get straight into it, and I'll cover one of the big topics first, Darwin Núñez. And he had quite a few chances that game, and honestly, he should have scored at least one. But then again, a player that's creating that many chances is clearly doing something right, and the one thing that's going wrong is just the finish, which is something at the moment he needs to improve on, and maybe it's just a bit of calming down a bit. I feel like he might have seen the stuff in the media about him not always finishing his chances, and that's making him panic and making him trying to finish his chances a bit quicker, or just trying to score so hard that it just doesn't really come off as he's so worried about scoring. A bit like what happened to Timo Werner at Chelsea. So I do think that Núñez, the goals will come once he just relaxes. He seems a bit panicked, a bit rushed, and he definitely has the quality. He just needs to calm down and compose himself when it comes to the finish, because at the moment he seems to have no composure at all. But I think there's definitely a player in there, and this game he should have had at least one, which is disappointing. But he was making the chances and got the rebound for Bajcetic, I believe that's how you say his name, to score his first senior goal after only playing half an hour in the Premier League beforehand. So fair play to him. He looked very, very good once he came on, and I mean, he got the goal, and he just seemed to do the rest of what he needed to do that game pretty well. And then you got I think it was Oakley Doak anyway, who came on and also showed he had a bit about him. Didn't really get the chance to do much, show what he can do, but he looked like an alright player for the future. And I know they gave Núñez man of the match, but my personal man of the match would have probably been Robertson. He got an assist, and he made some crucial clearances and blocks, and was energetic down the left, just like he used to be, which we haven't seen as much of recently. But that whole game, though, there was quite a few mad scruffles, I guess, in the box, like I already said. Villa had quite a few chances in the first half that they really could have scored. Quite a few scruffs and mishits, especially from Leon Bailey and McGinn. They both could have had a goal each at least, and I think if they were more clinical, that could have been a really exciting game. Liverpool would have had to score at least two more for that to be a draw, because that could have been 5-5, 5-6, 7-6. It could have been so many goals. But in the first half, overall possession, Liverpool dominated, probably had the better chances, but Villa did look pretty dangerous on the counter-attack other than the final finish. And then in the second half, Villa came out absolutely on fire. They were electric for the first part of the second half and were causing Liverpool quite a few problems. I mean, Ollie Watkins got the goal that he deserved, and he definitely could have scored another, or anyone in Villa definitely could have got another, maybe even two, to make that end up a draw. So they were definitely creating chances and could have got something out of that game if they were more clinical. However, eventually Liverpool managed to regain a bit more control towards the end of the game, and eventually Bajcetic got his first senior goal and Liverpool's third in the game to sort of seal off the game, and it kind of died off after that, so there wasn't really much of a chance for Villa to win. Anyway, that's the end of the game in this video. A crazy game, missed chances, goals, just tackles, crazy moments, and tell me what you thought about the game, because there's quite a bit to talk about that I haven't covered already, and it was just mental. So tell me what you thought in the comments down below, and while you're there, remember to subscribe, because it really helps us out, and I'll see you guys next time.